When did you realize your perfectionism was holding you back? I used to think being perfect was the map to respect. I thought if I never missed a deadline, never made a mistake, never showed a crack, then I would be safe. My parents praised good grades. Teachers praised neat work. At some point, praise turned into rules. I learned to hide the parts of me that needed more time or more practice. Perfection felt like armor. It made me feel important. It kept people from seeing me struggle. It felt like proof I earned my place. I believed that hard work plus zero flaws would make me lovable. Then life started asking for something different. My first real test was a small job that mattered more than I was willing to admit. I had to lead a project with a team and a deadline that could not move. I planned every minute. I revised every document until the words felt dead. I stayed later than anyone. I edited a slide deck until the slides looked the same. The project shipped on time. It looked clean. People on the outside said it was great. Inside my chest, I felt like I had run through glass. Team members stopped sharing ideas with me because I would kill them for being imperfect. I was the person who emailed corrections at midnight. I was the person who took a simple ask and made it complex. Small voices in meetings kept quiet because they expected me to correct them. I started to notice the cost. My relationships frayed. My partner left the room when I started to edit their sentences. My friends stopped asking for help because they knew I would judge the mess of it. The thing that had made me feel safe had shut me into a small, loud box. And my body forced me to listen. I got sick in a way that was not dramatic but persistent. I stopped sleeping. My stomach tightened most mornings. Doctors said stress, small issues that were connected. I missed a family party because I could not get the laundry folded the way I wanted for the photos. My niece asked why I did not come. She said she missed me. That question hit a place I had been keeping tidy for years. If I could not show up for a birthday because the shirt was wrong, what kind of person was I protecting with perfection? The next year there was a team meeting where a junior person presented an idea that was messy and raw and full of potential. My reflex was to correct it. I could feel my fingers itching to write notes on the slide. But then something inside me paused. I remembered the quiet eyes of my team. I remembered my niece. I remembered sickness. So I did nothing for a moment. I let the idea breathe. I asked one question that was not correction but curiosity. The presenter brightened. We built on the idea in front of us. It became better because it was allowed to be bad first. That was a small moment, but it cracked something wide open. I realized perfectionism was never about excellence. It was about fear. Fear of being seen as not enough. Fear of being judged. Fear that if a thing was not spotless, I would be rejected. Once I named that fear, the choices changed. I started to say, I will try and fail and still be here. I stopped rewriting every message until it sounded like someone else. I let a messy first draft be a draft. I changed the way I led. I started asking questions instead of correcting. I apologized when I snapped. That did not make everything perfect. It made things more honest. People began to tell me things again. My partner came back into the kitchen while I made a sauce and laughed at the mess. My niece hugged me even when my shirt had a stain. I still notice the itch to fix everything. It shows up in meetings and in small household details. Sometimes I slip back and tighten. But now I can name it. I can say to myself, you are scared, and we are going to make the room big enough anyway. Perfectionism taught me to care, but it taught me the wrong lesson about love. I learned the hard way that the work of living is not making things flawless. It is making room for the flaws and the people who come with them, even if that makes the work more messy and more human. If you like this video, then follow us for more.